Do you have like extra bed space in there? Just like I'm so tired. I'm so tired, and I just want like a nice place to lay down, and I can like, I won't even be in your way. Just like a little nap would be so nice right now. You don't even know.
He looks up at you, because he is still a dwarven skeleton, and you stand a full, 2.5, 3 feet taller than him, though he still holds a presence that looms large in the middle of this tight hallway.
I am very cuddly and very cozy, just putting that out there.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting that you, a flesh and blood horn beast as yourself, wants to come and lay down in the captain's quarters just to get a nice little bit of wink eye?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on. This is the most important role of the campaign.
Get that wink eye.
Yeah. Friend's like, can I take a nap in the RV?
21?
Yeah. If not, I understand. I totally know it's like such a forward thing to ask. I was just checking. No harm in asking, right?
No harm. Well, when the moon's up tonight, you can rest.
Eventually, the captain, who spent a majority of the day kind of just walking and looking out over the waters and occasionally pulling out his new sword and looking at it for an extended period of time before putting it back.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed with that thing.
Comes back and finds you.
The moon's out. If you're to rest, now's the time.
Yes, of course.
Steps back to his quarters. From within the cloak, pulls out this wicked-looking kind of thin skeleton key. It's almost bladed at the edge into multiple blades. And kind of...
What do I see in there?
On the inside, well, the door's open and it's pitch black in there. You can just see this faint bit of what looks to be like almost like a bay glass window on the opposite side of the chamber that looks out into like the almost completely dark seascape beyond, and the mist that is faintly lit by the exterior lanterns. And on the inside of it, as the doors open, interior lanterns and to light the chamber with a dull kind of white-blue flame. And you can see there is a canopy bed that is settled on the left-hand side of the chamber, as well as what looks to be a sitting couch, almost like a fainting couch on the right-hand side. It's very well furnished.
I can absolutely take the fainting couch to nap on. It's totally fine.
Up to you.
Okay, I'll take the bed. Okay. Are you sleeping now too? Or just I was just gonna take a nap.
We don't sleep.
Oh. So you're not gonna go to sleep?
No.
Okay. Are you gonna sail the boat?
The boat sails itself.
Okay. That's a cool thing.
So, are you gonna sleep?
It might take me a minute to fall asleep, but yes. So the moon is showing?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go to the canopy bed and just kind of lay down.
The bed is chilly. The sheets that remain there look like they've been untouched in a very long time. There's a layer of dust that kind of sets upon the entirety of it, and as you kind of open the sheets a bit and pull back the blanket, they're very nice. A couple of crimson splashes stained across the exterior.
Look at this.
But it looks comfortable.
All right. I'm just gonna lay down and just try to act like I'm falling asleep.
A few moments pass before you hear the captain's voice a little close.
You're very warm.
Make a deception check.
12.
12?
You're warm and you're awake.
Oh, you can lie next to me, get some warmth if you'd like. Maybe you'll get a little nappy in.
You offer some of your warmth.
Fearne gonna fuck a bone or die.
That
I know. What if she gets cursed?
Or what if it's the best sex of her life?
What?
One way to find out.
but that sounds so ominous. Like I'm gonna give you some of my warmth. Am I giving it to you forever?
My apologies, but everything I say comes out ominous. I wish I could control it. It comes with the territory.
Yeah. All right. Well, hop in.
If he doesn't kill
Hop
you,
in.
Cerelia will.
He kind of like scoots up onto the edge of the bed. And it's funny, this captain who is given this like intense presence on the ship, in this moment seems almost, I don't want to say sheepish, but careful.
So that sword that you have, that was supposed to be for me.
It's quite a deal that was made for this sword. You're the first we've had on ship since we started. It was a fair trade. And it's now one of my things.
Okay. Can I just say goodbye?
Make a persuasion check.
Why am I bad at math right now? You
Now.
said
Right now.
persuasion?
Yes.
All the time. 26.
26. Okay, got it. And looks at the blade for a second.
For a moment.
Okay.
Then. Can I have some of your warmth?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hands you the blade. It touches in your grasp, your fingers clasp around it, the cold metal in your fingers. You feel this kind of flickering light that seems to burgeon in your palm, and a voice comes to your mind.
You, lass of the Fey realm. You hold within you a great power. A power that was once taken from me. But you burn like a beacon. The path you walk in life has such purpose. You've been chosen. And together, we can do a great many things.
All right. I'm gonna give this back to you. But I'm gonna miss it. All right, get in the bed. Get in the bed.
Immediately looks kind of nervous for a skeleton.
Sure. Just gotta go take a quick shower.
It's been a long time since I have,
Spoon?
I
Come. Come.
The crackling of his bones against themselves on the inside of his cloak as he
It's fine,
leans
I've
over his
held
jacket,
older.
kind of wrinkling heavily, the damp leather squeaking across the wood. Eventually kind of curls up.
more spoon than you.
No. Well, you're gonna go in front of me, and I'm gonna spoon you with my warmth.
I've never been spooned before.
It's the best. I'm gonna just wrap around him, put a leg over, and just try to make him go to sleep.
As you curl up around the dread Captain Novos in his quarters, scourge of the seas that surround the shattered teeth.
Oh my gosh. Big spoon to his little.
It's been some time.
It's been a long time since you felt the warmth of a woman's touch. Where am I going with this?
You're doing great.
Get it.
I'll just stay here as long as you need, and I'll just keep giving you my warmth.
Okay. He rests for a good few hours.
I'm just rubbing his back.
Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh. Okay. 18.
18. In the time that you're there, as you're looking about, you kind of exhale and have a moment where you're like, almost like you forget how to inhale for a moment. Your body temperature seems to drop, and you feel this kind of, this chilled essence begin to combat the fire that burns within your spirit. Do you relinquish the promised warmth? You've managed to, you've brought it from a compulsion to a choice. Do you relinquish the warmth you promised?
Yes.
Yes! You can always get it back. You can always get it back from your demon boyfriend.
Yes. Yes.
The flame that ever smolders in your spirit dims ever so faintly as you feel that warmth leave you, and the cold, long dead captain seemed to have a moment of color return. The bone not pale, blanched white, stone-like gray, but almost like a bit of sunlight hits the exterior of his bones. Two things. And I'll talk to you at break about one of them.
Oh.
Your hit points are permanently reduced by 5.
Permanently?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
And we'll talk about the other part at break.
Oh my god.
I like those who keep up their end of the bargain. That's what we live by. And I thank you for letting me know what it's like to be the small spoon.
Of course.
Anyway, I haven't left the ship to its devices this long before I should get back to the deck.